We appreciate all you guys just jumping on, hitting that subscribe so that we can get up to our goal of 1,000.
Okay, this is some things that surprise you about foreigners.
Like, I mean, were you chatting only with foreigners, or you had a mix?
Yeah, only foreigners.
Woo! She was targeting the foreigners for
So,
what?
hi guys!
Hey guys!
Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Mula Australia hanggang Pilipinas, maligayang Pasko!
Nice.
So, if you are new to our channel, we are the Filipina-Australian family.
Yep, I am Scott. This is Ella.
And
This is our indoor environment.
yes, so if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.
The YouTube persona winning.
Wait.
Go.
So for today's video, we have a bucket list here full of different types of topics about the foreigner and Filipina. Yeah, and then so I will choose here one and I will read it to you. As you can see, guys, here. So I'll put it back so it's not ugly. Oh my god, okay. This is some things that surprise you about foreigners. So I will explain that foreigners. It's not just him, and it's not just him. It's me also. For him, I am foreigner, and for me, he is foreigner. So we are foreigners to each other. That's the foreigner, not just the Filipina.
Okay. So this is going to be one, well, for both of us, I guess, because I've
Yeah.
been to the Philippines a whole bunch of times and the other countries, and you can see how foreigners act as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is interesting. We've never talked about this really.
Mhm.
So should we get right into it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Let me ask
ready.
you the question.
Okay.
So Ella, what are some things that surprise you about foreigners?
They are like, I don't know how to explain this, but you know when there's something and the foreigner will never hide it, but they will say it frankly, face to face, like, hey, you are so over dramatic, like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And if I'm gonna hear that, like, what did you just say?
All right. So this is like a bit confrontational or a bit
Yeah.
direct?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the opposite? So the Filipino way might be a little bit softer?
Yeah, and then they will never tell you that. And they will like have tampo.
Ooh, tempo. We got another video I think on tempo
So
to come. If you don't know what that is.
are so very good at confrontation. Say it directly. I don't like your attitude. I don't like being like, show it to me now, like that.
So if you're talking about like foreigners, we're talking about like online and everything, or it's like face to face.
It's same with face to face and online.
Okay, so your experience with foreigners was what? You were, there's not a lot of foreigners where you lived. Like when you
Mhm.
worked, you told me a story where you were, at the milk tea shop serving, and there was like one foreigner that would like walk in front of
Mhm.
and he had a Filipino partner.
Yeah.
And you were just like fascinated by that.
Yeah.
And you just watched that, and how about others? Everyone else is like just watching him go by?
I don't know, but I am inside of that shop, so I can't really see it. But the way I do is like, I just look at them.
Okay, so what was it, a positive thing or a negative thing? Was he doing bad behavior?
He's good because like they have kid,
Okay.
so he carry the kid, he look after the kid like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So being respectful, and what about like height difference? Like, does he stand out?
Yeah, he is tall.
And what about like appearance? Was it just like blending in, same fashion? Like, maybe like not stylish or very stylish?
Not very stylish, but he's quite a bit old.
Okay.
But not that old.
Yeah. And I guess you can describe where you're from. So, like, we've been to we've been to Cebu a lot and like
Yeah.
Manila, but you're from the non-city, right?
So I am from province, away from city. So it's quite beautiful place, but it's not like really a tourist spot, which is before COVID it's kind of tourist spot, but it stopped after that COVID.
And so anyway, so what you would see them not so often in person, but online. Of course, the world is open, so you could once you got into online chat and dating and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like
All foreigners, or like for a relationship, or just for some chat, just to get to know.
just maybe of course it's just new, so some chat because like maybe they kind of attracted to me because like if you wanna be like find someone to you should put your profile nice profile, so maybe they get attracted by that.
Okay.
So they kind of message me, and then some of them I don't like it because they were so rude.
Ah, so did that surprise you, or you expected that?
No, didn't expect that.
Did not?
Yeah.
Okay, so they surprised you by being rude directly, as in like just a bit dirty language.
Yeah, and then they just send some random pics like that. Of course, me auto block.
Auto block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about other little weird habits?
Another is like, I will just compare this into Filipinos, okay? So Filipinos, once like the couple are fighting, they do like suyo. We call this suyo, like sorry na, what's happening like that. Like they will become sweet.
Okay, sweet.
Just say sorry like that, mahal.
So the man will be
Please-
like this.
Yeah, please forgive me.
Forgive
like
me.
that.
Accepts the ego goes down,
Yeah,
and it's like it's
but
my fault.
in
Like,
foreigner,
stone
they
face.
don't let their ego. It depends. It just depends if they feel like they are wrong, but if they are not wrong, no, I'm not gonna say sorry. It's not my fault.
Interesting. And your experience with foreigners, like, of course, foreigners means like non-Filipino, so different countries.
Yeah.
Could be like another Asian country, Korea,
Oh, I never talked.
Japan, America,
Yeah, but
Canada,
I haven't.
Netherlands.
Yeah, but I haven't experienced that like Asian.
No?
I haven't chat with different Asian.
Did you get approached by many
Mm.
different types of nationalities?
No, I don't remember, but mostly it's just like white people.
Okay, so you didn't filter anyone out. The only messages coming to you
Yeah,
were from maybe America or.
mostly it's like from. So I messaged with Denmark,
Woo!
Switzerland, German,
Switzerland! Amazing.
USA,
She never told me this before.
London, England, like that, and then the last one is like Australia, which is I put that filter.
That's interesting to me. I never really chat with you about that.
Mhm.
So, but it doesn't surprise me because that's what online dating is. You get the whole world and you can just jump in. Okay, well, like we got some different topics to get into later, I think. What other things about foreigners? So, are they generous? Are they budget, like cheapies?
A bit
A bit, what, generous?
cheapy.
Cheapy?
Yeah.
More than you thought? You thought foreigner would be just like splashing.
Yeah.
Okay, now are you talking about me or are you talking about previous experience?
Of course, it's that previous is online, so I don't really like know what is his behavior.
Look, she's holding my arm, like bracing me for the answer. Like she's gonna tell me how cheap I am and how disappointed. No,
And then,
come
like,
on.
Of course, it's online, so I don't know what his attitude. Which is like, and I'll just say that my ex, he is like a bit like paranoid guy, like a jealous guy, and then it makes me like sophisticated, like controlled. He
Oh.
controlled me a lot like that, which is like, oh my god, this is first time in my life.
Okay,
Like
so
someone's gonna like stop me what I want to do.
so some of the surprises were from actual relationship because you were up close, as in like
I thought it's
interacting.
I thought it's only Filipinos gonna do that because foreigner like okay you can do whatever you want like that.
So you're not into the bars or clubs or anything, so you
Mhm.
you wouldn't see foreigners like doing any kind of bad behavior,
No.
drinking, smoking. What about just other things? I mean,
Another is
like surprising things about the foreigners. We're almost out of time, so we can leave that now. What about other people? Like, so if not you, then your friends or.
I haven't I
Other
haven't
stories.
met a lot of foreigners. How am I gonna know? Oh, another is like foreigners doesn't have a long patience.
Okay, a long
Patience,
patience.
They have short like here's the camera. They have short patience
Okay.
and They don't have long patience.
Okay, okay. We're talking about patience, right?
Yeah, patience like they're like, like
Oh.
damn it.
Yeah. What about a foreigner? Does he have a big appetite?
Big appetite.
Yeah,
They don't have big appetite. They just eat a little.
Foreigners only eat a little bit?
Mm.
Okay. All right. So these are just different things that different in different areas.
And yeah.
This Filipina right here
Mm-hmm.
maybe hasn't met a lot of foreigners,
Yeah. So.
to be fair.
How am I gonna know their behavior or
Well,
whatever is that?
now, since you've been here in Australia for some time,
Mm-hmm.
what is anything different from home versus here? So this is the foreign world to you. This is home now.
Oh my god, I love it here.
Okay. What surprises you about here? Anything?
Here I don't experience a gossip.
Oh,
I
so
don't
that's
hear any gossip, and then they don't care whatever you do and whatever you can do on your life. In the Philippines, which is like all people should like, oh my god, look at her, she's doing something like damn, like even you don't tell them what's gonna happen. Oh my god, they already know.
So is that called chismosa?
Called chismosa, marites.
That's a great word,
You know,
guys.
marites, like in English, let's say Mari. Hey, Mare! It's like, hey girl, Mare! What is the latest? Oh, like what is the new latest? Oh, Mare, latest, test, marites.
So maybe that's a good topic, guys. This is a good one to open up to everyone.
Mhm.
We had some good chats in other videos. Just comments.
Yeah,
As
but
you can see, we kind of reply to
Yeah.
everyone just so we can
and
hear what you
another, by
think.
the way, what I love in foreigner, they are matured, and then they are sweet. They're romantic, unlike Filipinos. Like, and then if the foreigner do like a kind of dating, they will like prepare it a lot.
Ah,
Unlike in the Filipinos, like, let's go outside, like, punta tayo dito, let's go there.
so I'll say, you said before they weren't sweet when they apologized, like, they're like, oh, like trying to make
Mhm.
up. But maybe they're more romantic, like put thoughtful into, like make a plan.
But they will do the same. They will repeat it.
Who's going to repeat it?
Filipino.
Oh, okay.
If okay, they say sorry, but after a few days, they will do it again.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, because like, let's say I had a relationship with like a little bit, like let's say 3 years age gap like that, 4 years, but it's still like not mature. They will say like, okay, I want to do it again, but they will do it again. Like,
Mhm.
since they same all the time.
All right.
Which is I like in the foreigners, they're matured, and then like they are very truthful without lie.
All right.
That's what I love to you, like.
And what about, so this is obviously you're talking about like male, female.
Mhm.
Did you ever have any interactions with, like, say, women? So yourself, you're a Filipina, and another foreigner girl or woman, either there in Philippines or here? Maybe you saw like like a foreign couple. So
Mhm.
dating. Maybe we went out in Cebu. You see some, or Bohol. You see some foreign couples, like maybe French.
I haven't
How they interact.
socialized and then noticed like that.
Not yet.
Not yet, because like let's just say me, like I don't care in outside. I don't care what they're doing. I don't focus.
She doesn't focus. It's our world. That's very, very true.
Mhm.
And actually, that leads us to a very peaceful life. So maybe that's a
Yeah.
way for others
And
to follow.
And if you can ask me what I want to my husband, okay, let's just say he's foreigner. So I like about being is like he is very truthful, and then you're romantic, and you're so sweet. He
Whew.
is very sweet, as in.
Look, there's a spectrum. I'm sure there's others that will come in and try to,
Mhm.
play the big romance game.
Mm-hmm. And then he always shares some suggestions. Let's say if I suggest and I feel like there's more better than that, so I listen to him, and he will suggest like that.
How about, I could see being considerate. I don't know if I would put my hand up and say I'm like super
Mhm.
romantic, but at least I want to make sure that you are considered, like your needs are met.
Yeah.
Get those needs met. Keep that smile going. And just don't let her be a brat, because you might have to. I don't want you getting too
Yeah,
comfortable.
I will never be a brat. Have you ever seen me become a brat?
Like. Anyways, we'll cover off, I guess, on the relationship stuff a bit later. This is more about the general foreigner stuff.
So yeah.
And
But maybe there's a lot of foreigners too, like, you know, a bit like rude and like so irresponsible.
so if you were advice of a foreigner approaching a Filipina for the first time, either in public, I know a lot of them will say chit chat like at SM malls. They're walking around,
Yeah,
just
I
kind of
can
saying
give.
hello.
Yeah, I can give some advice for that.
What is it?
So, if it's like a first time and you wanna meet that person, that Filipina, please don't be like, rude. Like, let's just say, of course she's a Filipina, so she used to live in the Philippines. Let's say like a bit not poorer, but a little bit like, it's like her status is a bit like 50-50, and there's a lot of, and don't be like, like, what do you call that? Because I saw a lot of people doing that, like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, so picky.
Oh.
Like, I can't touch that. I can't eat that, like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's also another one where,
And be respectful.
yeah, there was a good comment from the last video about that. I think can I just say, add to this, again, I'm not the one. I could also say
Mm-hmm.
about foreigners and what I see, or I'm a foreigner and I go into another country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the foreigner going into the Philippines, so I have to understand that dynamic.
Yeah, that's the reason why you came to the Philippines. It's like, so you should be considered that, like, you are in my country. Be respectful of what we have here.
Yeah, one thing I guess that I would say surprises me about foreigners is that they go to a different location and they expect things to be the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So they carry, even though they know I'm booked a different ticket, I'm going to Japan. That's totally
Mm-hmm.
different than, the UK and so on. But they still act the same way, or they try things the same way,
Mm-hmm.
without sort of thinking, well, I'm a guest in this country. Let's observe first. And I always
Mm-hmm.
thought that was kind of a bit surprising. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, with the meeting girls thing, I think it would work better if they didn't try to just use the same old thing, like like to say pick up lines, or
Yeah.
usually the technique was, I mean, this is a bit dated now, but to try to be a little bit mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, or tease them, oh, you've got like your lips are like a little bit dry, things like that, and then it's a stupid thing, but then
Mhm.
the girl's like totally like, oh, he doesn't like me, and
Mhm.
but it's not that, it's just teasing, and even though he thinks she's super gorgeous and wants
Mhm.
to like date her and whatever, so it's
Yeah,
just a way to
please stop.
disrupt
Yeah.
the confidence.
Yeah, stop with that bad habit. It's not really good. So be just like, show your real intention. Don't be so rude. Don't bring your attitude into that country. If your attitude in your country is like trash, don't bring it. Leave it there,
Okay, said with authority.
please.
That's
Don't do
Alabella. She'll come after you. Look at this.
Because like, if I'm the one who's gonna experience that, oh my god, I will say back.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Then what are you doing here? Just go back to your country, and if you say something like something about me like really bad, my god, I will find something that will make you hurt too.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. We appreciate all you guys just jumping on, hitting that subscribe, so that we can get up to our goal of 1,000.
Yes.
So that Ella can kind of work her magic from there. She's got a lot of TikTok followers, so whether they come across or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna settle in the studio while while the weather changes and things like
Yes.
that. It's a bit hot outside, super hot.
It's super. This is the first time that I experienced like hot Christmas.
But again, thanks to the bucket for supplying all these topics. We'll try to do one a day, and please tune out and get that notification bell hit so that you can stay tuned. So I think that's it.
Yes, please comment if you have a suggestion topic, and we'll talk about that. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you will always be updated to our next video. So once again, we are Filipina and
Australian. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.